I have seen very few partnerships that worked out in the long term well. I would caution anyone that wants to, okay, let me put it this way. So if you, like, you got to know why you need a partner. If you need a partner because you suck at accounting, then you just need to get an accountant. Like, you don't need a partner. You need to learn with YouTube or QuickBooks or whatever. You need to learn how to do accounting. And most people, because someone else has a better understanding of certain things in their business, they hire and say, we need a partner. We need somebody to come in and get equity. Now you are beholden to that other person, and every decision about money behind the scenes in the business, like let's say you're a sales-minded owner and you're like, okay, I want to buy 1,000 yard signs and put up 6 billboards. Somebody else is going to come in and veto that, and they have just as much say as you. And if, let's say you do a 60-40 split with shares, or however it works out with a partnership, they still have just as much sway as you, because the negativity they bring to every decision, even if you can trump it, it's just not worth it. So very few partnerships I've seen in the roofing industry work out. It's usually business owners that will not take personal accountability for what they don't know, and they don't want to learn it. Like, I'm not a professional accountant, but I have a much more vast understanding of accounting and finance than like your average person, because I didn't blame or basically offload that to somebody that was like, well, I don't want to learn accounting, I'll just do that. You know, like there's people that don't even know the login to their QuickBooks. It's ridiculous. And it's like, you got to take ownership of everything in your business, and then you hire and delegate that once you know how to hold them accountable. The only way you can hold somebody accountable is if you understand how to do it. So if you are getting a business owner or a partner to come in with you, the only time I would say that would be good is if you need money really bad, but you have all the other pieces. They would have to be a silent owner, and then in that case, very like in your contract, everything that you write up, like it has to be a written contract. There has to be a buyout clause that you can buy that person out, because if the business works, you have to have the ability to take cash flow eventually and buy out that other person to where it's just your business, because they might do the same thing to you and say, hey, I just fronted $1 million into the business, but now I want to actually be involved and be your part of the business. They need to be able to either buy you out or have that conversation without getting all awkward and weird.